Hello, good evening. Welcome to FQTV, coming to you from the Coplix Family Sports Park. It's the final round of the men's NPL season, and the equation for Moreton City Excelsior couldn't be clearer. Win tonight, and they'll be crowned NPL Queensland Premiers for 2025, and secure their place in the inaugural Australian Championship. Anything less, and their fate will rest on events at Richlands, where second-place Lions FC take on Eastern Suburbs. Standing in their way tonight are Gold Coast United, determined to spoil the party and finish their campaign on a high. My name is Adam Cattell. Thank you for joining me this evening. Let me take you through the team news, starting with the visitors, Moreton City Excelsior, who are led by head coach Cam Miller. In goal is Nathan Foster, 4 Jack McAnally, 5 Dylan Meinecker, 6 Harry Arneson, 7 Damon Anderson, 10 Sata Murai, 13 James Murphy, 14 Kai Kojima, 15 Chris Marr, 18 Kenshin Takagishi, and 24 and captain Declan Smith. On the bench, Brodie Dimmock, Joe Scott, Kent Vega, Darcy Safrasinga, Lachlan Sayers and Riley Stent is a reserve keeper. As for Gold Coast United, they are coached by Christian Rees. They have Richard Chaglassian in goal. 2 is Luke Beckworth, 4 Roman Engel, 7 Brian Satumo, 8 Harvey Pope, 10 and captain Fraser Hills, 11 Nick Panetta, 19 Matthew Smith, 21 Nathan Geyer, 24 Jaden Walker and 16 is Lachlan Durrington. On the bench for Gold Coast United is Toby Shapland, Jack Child, Yamanto Wilson, Adam Shaker, Hunter Hill and Sam Nichols is the reserve goalkeeper. Our referee this evening is Blake Vuxen. Teams just coming out of their respective huddles. Of course, all the Queensland men's NPL games kicking off simultaneously this evening. We are about to get underway here. Moreton City Excelsior, who will get us started from right to left on your screen in their all-black kit. Gold Coast United in their familiar yellow shirts. Check of the watch from Blake Vuxen. And he gets us underway here. Moreton City Excelsior, 90 minutes away from making history, not just becoming this year's NPL Premiers, but being the Queensland representative in the inaugural Australian Championship, which will be kicking off in October. A win tonight, and they know they're there. A draw, and I think a Lions win of 4 or more would be enough to pip Moreton City. Here's Harry Arneson, who arrived from Oakley Cannons in Victoria, former Sunshine Coast Wanderers midfielder. Ball out wide to Murphy. Can't get the return from Takagishi. Richard Chaglassian will take the goal kick. He's another recent arrival. Started the season with Brisbane Strikers. Flick on, finding Sata Murai, who goes down under the challenge, wins a free kick. I think a little bit of complaints from the away side there. The ball was kicked away, preventing the quick free kick. Harry Arneson will resume play. Sata Murai got a hat-trick last weekend in that 4-0 win for Moreton City against Gold Coast Knights. Unsurprisingly, was named in the NPL Team of the Week alongside Jack McAnally. Here is McAnally now. Ball back with Chris Marr. Unsurprisingly, it's the visitors who are bossing possession in these early exchanges. Ball out again for Murphy, just cuts inside. Now Meineke. Kojima now. Inside to Murai, looks for a return, and Gold Coast can get it away. Eventually goes out for a throw-in. Arneson. Back to McAnally. Moreton City, Excelsior, who finished the last two NPL campaigns in second place, making it to two grand finals at the Suncorp Stadium, being undone by a 0-0 in both those games. Looking to go one better this evening. They did win the NPL competition back in 2015 and also took out the grand final back when they were known as Moreton Bay United. Overcame a Brisbane Strikers side 2-1 in that final. Actually, Strikers team that included Fraser Hills and Chris Marr, both lining up this evening. This is Brian Satumo, just switches the play. Cam Miller, unsurprisingly, going with the same team that defeated Gold Coast Knights 4-0 last weekend. Now a chance here. It's Nathan Geyer making his way forward. Back to Walker. Harvey Pope. Free kick. Lachlan Durrington was the man who was felled. So a chance here for Gold Coast United. Floated in. Cleared as far as Walker. Back to the feet of Harvey Pope, the Englishman. And given away, it's Damon Anderson now. Oh, and then surely a foul there. Referee allows play to continue. And they can't find. I think I'm inclined to agree with him there. I thought that would have been a throw-in for the away side. Blake Vuxen His assistant there on the near side not convinced. Beckwith into Hills. Ball back with Nathan Foster. And they were runners-up in the grand final 2 years later in 2017. This would be the first Premier's title under the new moniker of Moreton City Excelsior. Forward it goes by Pope. Lovely day in southeast Queensland this Saturday. We have had a lot of rain this week, and I think there was some fears about this game. Fortunately, the last 2 days have been dry, but the under-23s match was postponed, and as you can see, ball just taking a bobble in places might make it awkward to get the ball down and play. This is Nick Panetta. Show too much of that to Smith. Uri continues his run forward. Pace of the ball just doing enough to evade him. And Kenshin Takagishi, what an impact he's made this season for Moreton City. 26-year-old midfielder. Made 11 appearances in the J2 League last year for Mitsu Hollyhock. Gives you an idea of his pedigree. 6 NPL goals this season. Moreton City throw in. Decision going the way of Moreton City. Throw in taken by Murphy. Cross is whipped into the far post, just evades Damon Anderson. Cleared in the end by Durrington. Has made the NPL team of the season these last 2 years. Smith again. No switch. This is Ma. Little clip over the top, met by the head of Engel. Helped on by Gaia. Now Takagishi trying to find some room. Shot comes in. And a free kick. Engel leaving the free kick for Pope. injuries. Actually, Cam Miller telling me earlier in the week the first team squad have suffered 4 ACL injuries this season. Of course, they lost their talisman Marquez Walters to Gold Coast Knights at the beginning of the year. I can tell you, still 0-0 at Richlands. Lions FC hoping for a slip-up from Moreton City this evening. Eastern Suburbs, though, who need the points as well to cement 4th place. Ma now. Cleared by Engel. Meineke to McAnally. As we watch on the replay. Forward it goes by Foster. Taken down by Pope. And then a shot coming in. No problems for Nathan Foster. 15 minutes gone here. Early days, but as it stands, Moreton City Excelsior will be the NPL premiers. Still 0-0 at the Luxury Paint Stadium. Murai just dropping a little deeper. Forward by Takagishi. Gold Coast United, who recently parted ways with Craig Midgley, who'd been at the club since 2017. When they were an A-League side. They've got some defending to do here as a ball at the feet of Meineke. They'll work it out to Murphy, first time cross in. Read well by Hills, now a chance for the home side to come forward, but given away. Arneson. Fraser Hills on the turn. Won back well by Moreton City. Worked out to the far side to Seta Murai. Murai. Hack. You can see the visitors trying to stretch the play. Murphy getting a good cross. Away by Pope. Murphy floats up the cross. It'll be retrieved by McAnally. They have to go all the way back to Dylan Meinecker. The ball, and it's Takagishi now, but the offside flag is up. Gold Coast United employing that low block and employing it to good effect in these opening 19 minutes or so. Murphy does well to win that one back. Marr under pressure there from Fraser Hills, of course, former teammates back at Brisbane Strikers. Satumu to Durrington. Now Panetta. This is Matthew Smith. Moreton City get the decision. Matthew Smith is another recent arrival. Gold Coast Knights. The referee may have spotted an infringement. Actually, it will be a Gold Coast throw-in to be taken by Beckwith. Walker down the line. Hills looking to hold off Meinecker. Wants Blake Vuxen to take further action. Referee keeping the cards in his pocket. I certainly don't think there was any malice in that challenge, but just reaching the midway point in the first half here. Whipped in by Panetta. And there's a free header and it's tipped over by Foster. Well, what a delivery by Nick Panetta. Nathan Foster called into action. It was Lachlan Durrington with the header. And Foster had to be at his best to tip that over. That's probably the closest we've come in the game. And it was actually the home side who nearly struck first. Sure, that would have been a goal very well received at Richlands, where it remains Lions 0, Eastern Suburbs 0. Panetta with this corner. That's another header. This time not troubling Nathan Foster. Gold Coast United, who were soundly beaten last weekend by 4-1 away at Eastern Suburbs. They did make a bright start to this season and were well in the running in the top 4 for first half of the season. Then they've had to contend with a number of players departing and some off-field issues. Currently lying 8th on the NPL ladder, they can finish as high as 6 if results go their way. Just one win in their last 5 games. I've seen the likes of Chris Lucas and Zai Addis depart for pastures new. I think they'll be fairly content with these opening 25 minutes, the home side. Free kick, goal. Well, you have to say encroachment. It's Nick Panetta, the man who goes into the book. Meineke. Now Kojima into Takagishi. Another cross by Murphy. This will go for a Moreton City corner. It'll be Chris Marr to take. Declan Smith, of course, an obvious target. Can see him there just at the top of the box, looking to try and get away from his markers. It's a deep one by Marr. Engel gets there first, picked up by McAnally. And Meineke all the way back to Nathan Foster. Gold Coast United trying to push up there. Anderson. Matthew Smith is happy to shepherd that one out of play and win the free kick. Throw in by Smith. Into the feet of Nathan Foster. Diagonal ball by Arneson. Tried to find the run of Anderson, but I've got to say, Gold Coast United defending well so far. Flick on by Gaia. Gold Coast United winning the throw-in off Murai. Takagishi giving chase. Is a very youthful substitutes bench for Gold Coast United this evening. Toby Shapland, young striker who started that game last weekend against Eastern Suburbs. He is amongst the substitutes. Amongst the subs, as well as Lachlan Sayers. There's a low ball in, away by Angle. Ma. Out of play by Matthew Smith. Now Arneson. Murphy closed down by Gaia. Gold Coast United losing it out. Murai to Kojima. Makanali. Was well placed there to make the call. And this is within shooting range. Looks like it'll be Kenshin Takagishi lining this one up. Gold Coast United wall. I think they've got to be a metre away, haven't they? I think we saw that in the EPL game last weekend between Crystal Palace and Chelsea. This is Takagishi. In it comes, and it flashes just wide. Well, that had Chaglassian sprawling across his goal. Kenshin Takagishi coming in within a whisker of the opening goal. Now Hills. This is Nathan Geyer under pressure by Murphy, who can't prevent the corner. I guess to be expected given what's at stake this evening. Nick Panetta, who whipped in that free kick earlier for Lachlan Dorrington. Let's see what he can come up with this time. In by Panetta. Heads go up. Back with Harvey Pope. Smith launches it back in. But it will go for a Moreton City throw-in, taken quickly by Arneson. Murphy being forced back into Meineke. Forward by Smith, just a little slip there to allow in Kojima. And there's Harvey Pope across to provide the cover. Just looked like Moreton City might have been in for a second there. Bit. And the offside flag up on the far side. Still 0-0 at the Luxury Paint Stadium between Lions FC and Eastern Suburbs. A lot at stake at Richlands too, of course. Lions hoping to try and pounce on any mistake tonight by Moreton City, and Eastern Suburbs, well, really needing the 3 points to secure their place in the semi-finals. Arneson by Takagishi. Takagishi again. Strong header by into his central defensive partner Meineke. Has a little bit of room to move in here. Dylan Meineke still going and winning the free kick. Foul by came very close with a free kick just minutes ago, and the ball is in his hand. This one's a little bit closer, but certainly more central than his earlier effort. Takagishi just in discussions here with James Murphy. It is Takagishi. Oh, and it's a brilliant goal! Moreton City Excelsior have the breakthrough, and it's a wonderful free kick from Kenshin Takagishi. Takagishi, it's his 7th NPL goal of the season, and it might be the most important of the lot. NPL Queensland Premiers. And then given away by Harvey Pope. Well, Kenshin Takagishi, as I mentioned earlier, was playing his football in J2 last season, made 11 appearances and ease a few nerves in the Moreton City camp. They'd been frustrated by Gold Coast United up until now. Now they're looking for a second. Tackle comes in by Walker, but it's collected by Anderson. Strong header by Meineke. Little nod down by Kojima. Won back well by Satomu. Be a throw in for Gold Coast United. And a free kick there for the home side, foul by Damon Anderson. Can tell you still nil. Cam Miller, head coach at Moreton City Excelsior, into his 3rd season. And he's led them to 2 grand finals and 2 second place finishes. Moreton City looking at a home semi-final against either Eastern Suburbs or Gold Coast Knights as Anderson charges forward. Will go for a Moreton City corner. James Murphy across to take with the left boot. Again, there's Declan Smith at the top of the box. Whipped in. Headed away as far as Anderson. And Murphy was in an offside position. Into the final couple of minutes of this first half. A loose header almost letting in Kojima. Prodded forward by Pope, but only as far as Murphy. Kojima again. Now Chris Marr. Tackled by Walker. Marr will take the throw in. They found Murphy here. He's got time to measure the cross. It's a low one, but straight to Harvey Pope. But look how quick Murray was there to pounce on that one. Just seconds of normal time left. Moreton City trying to find a second goal. Marr. Now Murphy. Again to the byline. Cross is swung in. Was looking for the header of Murray. Puts his head in his hands there. That was a chance, of course. The hat-trick hero last weekend, Satan Murray. Unable to keep the header down. It was a good chance. Half-time here at the Coplix Family Sports Park, and it's Moreton City Excelsior with a 1-0 lead. A wonderful free kick from Kenshin Takagishi on 39 minutes. Remember, a win will be enough for Moreton City. 3 points and they will be the NPL Queensland Premiers of 2025. And they're on course to do it. Big 45 minutes to come here. Make sure you join us for the second half here on FQTV.
Excellence. Is it measured in likes, bottom lines, or the impact we make around us? The things we build, the students we inspire, the care we give. At CQ University, we recognise all kinds of excellence. We combine contemporary courses with more choices and real support to empower you to create the success that means more to you. Be with CQU.
How do I finish this game? One straight off.
Felton Industries is proud to be the official shelter and grandstands partner of Football Queensland. Felton offers a range of premium aluminium grandstands, From elite portable spectator seating to soccer team shelters for players and coaches, give your fans the best view of the game with Felton's comfortable spectator seating. With sun-safe shelters or powder-coated in your team colours. Whatever your club needs, Felton has a high-quality, low-maintenance seating option to suit. We are the pioneers in Australian-made grandstands and team shelters. Contact Felton today on 1800 834 016 or visit felton.net.au.
Welcome back, second half about to get underway here. Moreton City Excelsior, 45 minutes away from being crowned NPL Premiers for 2025, and they have the lead thanks to that stunning free kick from Kenshin Takagishi. What a strike that was to separate these two sides. Gold Coast United getting us back underway, going from right to left on your screen. Harvey Pope giving it an up and under to give us going. There's Declan Smith to head that out of play. We'll let you know if there has been any changes during half-time as ball is played down the line by Walker. Arneson to Marr. Murphy into Marr again. There's the ball forward. Chested down by Anderson. Tries to find Kojima. One for Panetta to chase, but Foster will get there first. Murphy playing it down the line. Anderson picks up the pieces. Dart to the byline, low cross in. Gathered by Chaglassian. Moreton City Excelsior, who could finish the season with 3 trophies. If they get the job done this evening, that will be the Premier's plates, and then they have a Kappa Pro Series final next weekend at Perry Park against Lions FC. And of course a potential grand final as well, also to be played at Perry Park. So big few weeks coming up here for Cam Miller and his side. They have the advantage here. Now Seita Murai into Kojima. Little touch by Anderson. Durrington there to make the interception. Hills with the layoff to Gaia. Runs into Murphy and Moreton City have it back. Not for long though, as Gold Coast United come forward. This is Nick Panetta. Into Beckwith. Oh, 2 Moreton City players felled in quick succession. And a yellow card there for Luke Beckwith. Chris Marr was the first player to go down. Sound like he was in some pain. Second Gold Coast United to go into the book after Nick Panetta. Chris Marr, who has remained down. Confirmation there of that yellow card for Luke Beckwith. And Chris Marr, yes, he's in some discomfort there. I'm sure he'll try and soldier on. See if he can run that one off, but do have Lachlan Sayers on the bench, who I think might be the obvious replacement, but Cam Miller and his coaching side just happy to see how Chris Marr fares in these next few minutes. Here is Marr. Marr again. Diagonal ball forward, and he's found McAnally if he can keep this in. First time cross, but out for a goal kick. Taken down by Engel. Collected by Durrington. He's got McAnally for company. Manages to do well and gets the cross in. Beckwith laid off for Satomu. Shot charged down by Takagishi. Just a reminder, it still is just 1-0. Gold Coast United still very much in this game. A loose touch there by Smith. I think the surface might have played a part in that one. McAnally, well, just dismantling the rope there, but just delaying this throw in. Anderson turning away from Beckwith. Ma switching the play. Looks like he may have shrugged off that earlier knock. Diagonal ball by Meineke. Here's Harry Arneson. Arneson into Kojima. Durrington finding Panetta. Long ball forward. It's Lachlan Durrington. He will settle for the throw in. Smith. Crossfield ball though, it's behind Gaya, but he keeps it in. Smith finds Engel, gets it back. In the end, Gold Coast United with a throw in their own half. They would have hoped for better there. Timu retaining possession. Smith. Now Durrington. And it comes from Durrington. It's met by the head of Smith and McAnally turning away well. Finding Takagishi, who draws the foul from Jaden Walker. Smith. It's given away. Nathan Gaya. Meineke across and defends that well. Wins the throw in. Long ball by Arneson, but Harvey Pope is there to get that back to Chaglassian, who clears first time. Arneson again. And I think wins the free kick. I think Beckwith wanted a handball there. Arneson takes it quickly though and finds Takagishi. Takagishi now tries his look from range and a smart save from Chaglassian. Harry Arneson just catching Gold Coast United cold there, and Takagishi, well, why not when you've scored that free kick earlier? Certainly in the mood this evening. I think we are going to have a change here. Looks like it'll be Nathan Geyer making way, and this is number 25, Adam Shaker, who's come through the ranks at Gold Coast United. Actually did spend last year in the academy at Western Sydney Wanderers. He's going to have a good chunk of time here to make an impression. Now Anderson taking on Engel, getting to the byline, and Engel stuck to his task well, concedes the corner. I wonder if we're going to see a change here from Moreton City. Seems to be Kai Kojima making his way to the sideline. And it will be Joe Scott, who has earned a bit of a reputation as a super sub. He's coming on, he's got a chance. Just looking for maybe a short corner, but instead it's swung in deep by Marr, and it's Declan Smith, unmarked. And the ball stays out. And they might try again here, Moreton City, with Meinecker. Declan Smith totally unmarked there at the far post. Joe Scott, who famously got the winner in the Australia Cup against Perth Glory last season. Also scored a stunning free kick in their semi-final win against Peninsula Power. Free kick taken by Harvey Pope. Engel going all the way back to Chaglassian. Dorrington looking to get on the end of it, and Nathan Foster just forced to put that into touch. It'll be Smith with the throw in. Beckwith. It's another Gold Coast United throw in. Beckwith finding Engel. Slide rule pass by Harvey Pope. This is the substitute, Adam Shaker. Not able to keep that one in. As we pass the hour mark, Moreton City still with this advantage. Arneson there, riding a couple of challenges. And this is Joe Scott to the byline. Low cross in. Oh, and it's saved by Chaglassian. What a chance there for Damon Anderson. Some great work down the left-hand side by Moreton City. First by Arneson and then by Joe Scott. Finding Anderson, but foiled by Chaglassian there. Smith into Pope. We'll try again here. It's Panetta looking to turn. Panetta lining up the shot, but easy one there for Nathan Foster. But certainly some signs of life from Gold Coast United. Long ball by Smith, but had a bit too much meat on that one, collected by Chaglassian. It remains 0-0 at the Luxury Paint Stadium. Anderson, a bit of a wrestling match there with Matthew Smith, a bit of push and shove. Players just being urged to get on with it, which they are. Smith leaving that one for his goalkeeper. Strong header by Meineke. Layoff by Scott. He'll get it back off Murray. Murray with a little flick. Engel with the header. Murray to Takagishi. Takagishi again with a layoff. It's a lovely move. McAnally tries to keep it alive. And eventually goes for a goal kick. Some sharp passing there though from the visitors. Murphy with the throw in. Darrington. Oh, I thought that had gone for a Moreton City throw in, but decision was given to Gold Coast United. Zaglassian striking that out. Kept in by Shaker. There's a header forward. Picked up by Beckwith. Then read well by Murphy. Certainly has shown a lot of attacking intent, James Murphy. Up against Shaker. That might have just gone out of play though. Oh, given away by Pope, and it's Takagishi. Oh, and it's blazed over. Oh, what a chance there, a rare error from Harvey Pope. Moreton City Excelsior unable to take advantage. It was given to Takagishi. And then Anderson, under pressure by Pope, blazing it over. And you feel a second goal would probably just about kill off this game. A draw would be enough for Moreton City, but it would require a 4-goal victory for Lions FC. I can tell you it's still 0-0 there at Richlands. It can all change in a second though. Well won by McAnally. Little push there by Shaker, and the referee going to his pocket there, and Adam Shaker becomes the third Gold Coast United player into the book. Beckwith tries to find Hills. Chested down by Scott. Has Pope for company, cuts it back. Takagishi, Scott again, gets the 1-2. Oh, and he goes down there under the challenge. Referee points to the spot. Joe Scott, the man who was felled. As we watch on the replay, it was just a little trip there by Luke Beckwith. Blake Vuxen, no doubt in his mind, quick to point to the spot. We'll see who it is to take this Moreton City penalty. Big moment here in this game. It'll be Saita Murai to take. He had a hat-trick last weekend. What can he do from the spot here? Big moment. It's Murai. Makes it 2-0. And Moreton City Excelsior are surely on their way to becoming NPL Queensland Premiers of 2025. Saita Murai has his 13th NPL goal of the season. And just 20 minutes left for Moreton City Excelsior to see this one out. Confident penalty. Sent Zaglassian the wrong way. Gold Coast United get us restarted. That's a good ball by Panetta to find Shaker. Hills. Satumu now and Shaker with time to measure this cross, and it's Panetta. Doesn't connect properly and Smith can hack it away. Good response from the home side. Now Pope. Shaker again. It's another good ball in, and Meineke has to be alert. Little ball over the top. Straight to Nathan Foster, who'll gladly just eat up a few more seconds here. McAnally back to Smith, chested down there by Scott, looks for the 1-2, ball over the top, Harvey Pope. He's had a good game in defence there, the Englishman. And he's on hand again to get his team out of trouble. And surely a trip. Well, if that wasn't, then the second one was. I think the referee might be going to his pocket again. That was Brian Satumu, fourth player to enter the notebook of Blake Vuxen. Just a chance now for the players to take on some liquids. I think we may have see a couple of changes there from Gold Coast United as well. Looks like Toby Chaplin, number 20, has come on, as well as number 34, Hunter Hill. Also, Kenshin Takagishi, the goal scorer, has been withdrawn. Lockie Sayers on for these final 15 minutes or so. So changes by both sides. Brian Satumu there, the man to make way. I can tell you, Eastern Suburbs have the lead at the Luxury Paint Stadium. Orlando Lopez has put them in front. I'll come back to that in a second as Gold Coast United come forward with Durrington. Gets a 1-2, can he keep that in? Sadly not for the home side. A huge goal there at the Luxury Paint Stadium. The visitors have the lead, Eastern Suburbs. That Orlando Lopez goal. And that would secure fourth place for Eastern Suburbs and would set up a semi-final, as it stands, against Moreton City Excelsior. Ball down the line. Put out by Walker. Cleared by Chaglassian. Into touch. I think there may have been a mistake earlier when graphic came up saying Kenshin Takagishi had been withdrawn. I can tell you he's still very much on the field, so I might have to just work that one out by process of deduction. Certainly there is Lachlan Sayers wearing number 22. Sayers beaten to it by Hills. Forward it goes by Hills, taken down nicely by McAnally. Into Arneson. Forward by Foster, and it's a good ball to find McAnally. Takagishi gets it back from Ma. Takagishi again. Try to get the 1-2 with Scott. Happy to go back to the skipper, Declan Smith. Well, other than that Lachlan Dorrington header, whilst it was 0-0 in the first half, Gold Coast United haven't really seriously threatened the visitors' goal, and that's not going to do much, is it really? Just a hopeful hit forward. I think Nathan Foster's upset with something that's happened there. Certainly was an important save by Nathan Foster in that first half to tip over that header from Lachlan Dorrington. Murray. Sayers now. Ma to McAnally. Takagishi, but Pope did enough there. Ma. Into Sayers. Just delays the pass in the end. Goes back, who finds Ma. It's Arneson. Oh, and Arneson there. Taken out by the substitute Hill. Harry Arneson, who had a spell in the UK, first with Blythe Spartans in non-league, and then played in the League of Wales with Aberystwyth Town, before a short stay at Oakley Cannons. McAnally. Long ball again. There's McAnally. First time cross in. Into the near post, but taken by Chaglassian. And now Beckwith, he might be in trouble here. It's a second yellow card for Luke Beckwith. Gold Coast United are down to 10 men. Right under the nose of the referee. Foot was high. And he was walking before Blake Vuxen produced the card. He knew what was coming. Gold Coast United to play out these final 10 minutes or so with 10 men. And Chris Marr again in the wars. I do wonder if he might be withdrawn now by Cam Miller. Was booked right at the start of the second half, Luke Beckwith. Still receiving treatments. To his credit, Chris Marr is staying on. Again, you can see the obvious limping there of Chris Marr. Some important games coming up for Moreton City Excelsior. I wonder if Cam Miller might just keep that in mind and give him a little rest as the ball is launched forward again. It's Takagishi now on the right hand side into Sayers, gets it back. McAnally. It's given away. Durrington, that's given away. Scott. Marr. Murai finding Sayers. Arneson just checking back and finding an option in the centre through Scott. There's that 1-2 again. Didn't come off that time. Panetta doing well to hold that up. Hunter Hill back to Harvey Pope. Flip down the line. It comes off the back of Murphy, who had a hold of Adam Shaker's shirt. Free kick to the home side. Nick Panetta to take this free kick. They've committed a lot of players forward here, Gold Coast United. Can they get on the end of this? It's headed away by Murphy and hat clear by Murai. Chaglassian will be out of his goal to collect. Chaglassian nodded down there by Durrington. Panetta beaten to it. Engel getting there first, but out for a goal kick. Just 5 minutes or so remaining in this one. It's still 1-0 to Eastern Suburbs at the Luxury Paint Stadium. They are on course to finish fourth. Peninsula Power will be finishing third regardless really of what happens this evening. They're away at St George Willawong this evening. Ma. Takagishi, who finishes well, but the offside flag was up. He did look a yard or so offside there, Kenshin Takagishi. Must say, finished beautifully, but no complaints there. Strong header by Smith. Helped on by Sayers. Now Scott. Sayers with time to turn and to float. An almost perfect pass for Jack McAnally, but just evaded him. I think we are going to have another change coming up. And Chris Marr is getting a breather with 3 minutes to go. Kent Vega coming on for these final moments. Does have 3 NPL goals this season. Kent Vega actually was playing in the FQPL 2 for Moreton City Excelsior before being promoted to the NPL side over the transfer window. Here is Vega, the substitute. Arneson. Murai. Sayers again, Moreton City Excelsior just happy to play a little bit of keep ball. Scott comes away with the ball and into McAnally. Sayers again. Just counting down the seconds now to complete the formalities. Chaglassian keeping it in. Eastern Suburbs. That game is a couple of minutes behind at Richlands, so about 4 or 5 minutes left in that one. Still Eastern Suburbs with that lead. Murai just feeling a knock there. Certainly has been a bit of a rough ride this evening for Moreton City Excelsior. Not an easy surface and some pretty meaty challenges by the home side as well at times. Now here's Vega, chance to run at this defence. Just showed a little bit too much of that to Pope, and Chaglassian will clear as we move into injury time. Cut out by McAnally. Vega with the header. Smith. Collected by Sayer. A lovely play by Takagishi. Vega into the box. It's defended well though by Gold Coast United. This is Manto Wilson, who's also entered the proceedings. Another substitute. A little bit of Olay football from Moreton City, Excelsior. Coming up to 92 minutes. It's Takagishi. There's a flag again. I think that one is a little bit more debated that time. I think it will matter not really come the end of the game. Little check of the watch. And that is full time here. And cue the celebrations. Moreton City Excelsior are crowned NPL premiers and they are bound for the Australian Championship. What a moment for Cam Miller and his side. Premiers of Queensland football in 2025. And they've had to do it the hard way against Gold Coast United. It was a Kenshin Takagishi free kick after 39 minutes, superbly taken to give them the lead. And then Seita Murai from the penalty spot doubled their lead after 70 minutes. Gold Coast United finished the game with 10 men. Luke Beckworth given his marching orders for a second yellow card. But it's Moreton City who have got the job done this evening. They are the NPL Queensland premiers for 2025. I've been Adam Cattell. Thank you for your company this evening. I'll see you next time.